What's going on, traders? Stockefeller back at it. Jumped in bull today, you guys. Just took a little profits off, you guys. When I'm focused, I don't really like to hit the record until like the most of the risk comes off, you guys. But if you can see, I got 250 shares left, you guys. Don't want to talk about the money, but around 300 bucks locked in. Just a quick little kind of a scalp, you guys. Test of VWAP. This thing IPO'd, I don't know, like maybe 10 days ago, and it's fucking like, excuse my French, but the way it went down, it's crazy. It IPO'd at from a low of $10, and the next day jumped IPO'd at from 27 to 80 bucks almost. Now all the way down at 14. I was waiting for the 200 MA, but it gave me like a good two try failure down there, and held VWAP really good around the trend line. So we're just selling. I'm testing this, and hopefully we test the $15 area and maybe a piece right here. So just to show you guys how I sell sometimes right here. So you could see we have 250 shares left. I'll come right here. I'll put 50. I'll take 50 shares off right here. Lock in profits. Sell the bid. 50 shares. We just sold at 1492.02, you guys. 50 shares. So we locked in more profits. So this is like the safest way after 10 years of trading, you guys. I realized it's like the safest way of trading. Looks like we might squeeze here. I'm gonna take off another 50 maybe, just to be safe. Not 550. Wow, we just squeezed over about 1513, 1518, 1519, 1522, 1527 on the bid. I'm gonna sell 50 on the bid. Boom, at 26.50, you guys. All right, so right now we locked it in. Now we only have 150 shares left, you guys. Not bad. Quick little trade, you guys. Quick little good trade. I'm up. I started this week at 25K. I think I'm up almost 2K this week, hopefully. I think with this trade, it'll be around that. I'm gonna do like my equity curve once. I'm working on it little by little, you guys. So right now we have how many did we say, you guys? We said we have 150 shares, you guys. So right now I'm kind of like trailing it up. I want it to stay above this trend line, low key. I don't want it to go above under VWAP and test VWAP. So we're gonna have 50 here, just in case. Once you start trading for a long, long time, you guys, you see the pressure, you see the little squeeze coming. This is the same exact pattern I played yesterday, but it's a quick trade. You can't hold this all day. You can, like depending if you have a little bit left, like if you have to take off a lot of risk like I do. It's a first green day. That's what I forgot to mention. It's the first green day since the IPO. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it's like a couple weeks since it's been a green day. Right now we're working on the 50 MA. If we get above the 50, we're going to squeeze it really tight. We're going to squeeze hard, hopefully. We might take off 50 right here, you guys. I'll do a limit order sometimes on the sales just to have it sitting up there. But right now I'm trying to see if it'll fight the 50. And let's see if we have a bunch of sellers by the 50 or not. That's what I do. I put on a lot of shares, you guys, and slowly take it off right away. Just in case it comes back down, I won't be in the red too much. It's like taking off risk. And at the same time, I'm taking my, like, trailing the stop in my head. So right now, we have 150 shares left. If it gives me a new high, I could add a little bit. This is like planned out in my head, but it's like discretionary, but still planned. Just 10 shares, not too much. Boom. Just added 10 shares because it made a new high, you guys. Now let's see if it crosses the 50, and then hopefully we get a good squeeze. We're at, I play it small, you guys. When I'm up, I'm good. I play it small, not too big. Let's see. I might put a limit order at 1550. Let's see if it gets there. Uh-oh. Let's see if it holds the 15, you guys. Let's see if we hit hold the 15 area. This wick is really ugly off the 50 MA. That means there's a lot of sellers there. Let's see if we could force them out. We need to get above this area right here to get them out of here. Let's see. I'm gonna set an alert on that just in case I could hear if it gets above that area. Actually, it's 1550. We'll cancel this so we can see it. I don't want to block the thing. Yeah, we're back above 1510, you guys. 15. This thing moves wild. That's why I'm like trying to be quick with it. We're gonna have 60 on here just in case it goes down. We'll take some profits off. Yeah, we're at 1455 average share cost. Let's see if we get any volume to come in here. You guys pay attention. On the hourly, on the 15 minutes, the volume was okay, but right now we need more pressure to crack this 50 MA. I might just sell 60 in case, you guys, and then hold 100 to try to play around in there. Just in case it goes down, I won't give too much back. I think we have 160 shares left, you guys. I've been doing this shit for years, you guys, like 10 years of trading. So you got to stay calm in trading. Try not to have emotions. It's hard to do, but if you have patience and train yourself for patience, and then you take off the risk like I do, it's like easier, a little easier. We got a few bidders at 03, 04, 05. Let's see if they're fake or they're gonna come hold it up right here. Here we go, a bunch of sellers at 15, you guys. Not too many right now. We just had a few. We just need a few more buyers at 1501, 02. Step it up. Here we go. I see the like you gotta always think about what they couldn't do in stocks, you guys. Like you see they're trying to break this trend and they can't, and they're trying to break this and they can't. So I see the bidders are jumping up. Might add 10 more if it holds the trend. I want to give it time for the candle to close at least. Risk management first, you guys. Not so tight, like how they say put a tight and logical stop loss. Not so tight, but tight where it makes sense and logical. This could come down hard too, so you got to be ready. This is like a fast mover, but it's been like I said, from 80 bucks all the way to $14. And I was expecting 12, 10 bucks, but kind of held the 14 today. I've been watching it for a couple weeks. Let's see if it holds this. If anybody knows how to put multiple orders on Thinkorswim, please let me know. I tried to do it yesterday. Like put an order here and an order here and an order here. Like I'm pretty sure I used to do it a long time ago. I don't know if I'm not doing it wrong or maybe they changed it. So if anybody knows, like I'll put a limit order here and limit order here and limit order here. I can't remember if that was E-Trade or Thinkorswim, but I'm sure I used to do it. We've got a few bidders holding the 15 area, you guys. They're trying. That's good. Good sign so far. We need it to get above the 50 and hold. That's the problem. So it could go either way right now. Here we go. Let's see if we get any volume to come in. We got a few bidders stepping it up. Few guys stepping it up. I want to see this 1510 area get taken out. Boom. I just added 10 more, you guys, and we are done adding. And now we are at 170 shares. So now we have to be careful with an average of 1459. $70 is the first thing we're going to get rid of if it doesn't hold. Right now, it looks like we got coiling action, a little coiling action, you guys. We need it to hold above this trend, really, or hopefully above this support, the 14 area support. Really, 15, I would like it to hold. We got a huge bidder at 15. Let's see if he holds it. Not really. We got a few buyers right there in the area, you guys. Got to be a couple minutes patient. I want to see some size coming on the tape. I could be wrong here, you guys, but we could crack the 50 soon. Huge sellers right here. So if we could get past here, they'll all start covering, create a nice squeeze. We just have to spark it. We have to get past 1550, 1540, 1550. There we go. We are testing the 15 area again. $14.94. Ask. We need more size to come in on the tape, you guys. A little more volume to come in. All right, we're at 15, testing the 15 area. Again, need more volume, like I said. Power hour should be coming, could go either way. Don't want this video to, or this trade to be too long, you guys. I don't want this to end up being an hour trade, so hopefully we get there a little quicker. Down or up. New buyers coming in. I'm going to put a limit order, like I said, on my phone for 1530 for 70 shares. You guys see it right here, right below the 50, just in case we don't crack, and then I'll have 100 left if we get there, and then let's see what happens. You'll see me saying right here, 1530, you guys. We just need the bidders to step it up for a second, possibly get a quick squeeze. If that doesn't work, I'll cancel it right away. Got to be a little flexible in trading, guys, especially in day trading. You got to be ready for anything. Like anything could happen. How they say, like anything could happen. Like anything could really happen. Do have a little volume coming in. We just need a few more bidders. I could change my thing to like 29, 28 if I see it having a hard time doing it. We got 170 left, right? Yep, 170 shares. Come on, bidders, step it up. We need it past 15.15 on the bid side. For you guys that don't know, this is level 2. This is the bidders. This is the askers, buyers, and sellers, basically. Hopefully we stay above this 15 area. That's the goal. It'll show me a little strength or have some volume come in, hopefully. Showing weakness right here. Change my order to 29, you guys, just in case. Just in case, you know. I have, basically, these are like 2 orders out here. It's like, mostly, if you know about trading, it's like market maker strategy. You basically accumulate shares for cheap, and then you start passing them out for different prices out here. And hopefully you profit. The goal is to profit, you guys. 2 to 1, 3 to 1 usually. My sweet spot I found is 2.5 to 1. You got to do what works for you. We need to get above this 15 area, you guys. Here we go. Got a few buyers coming in. What's bad is the 50 MA is there, so we do have some buyers coming in on the tape, so let's see if they push this thing up. Not sure the float on this thing. This is Webull. You know, they just IPO'd not too long ago. Having a rough time around the 15 area. If you guys know about SSR, like short sell restriction, if a stock's up 10% or more on the day, it triggers SSR. So I think this just triggered it. So any shorts who want to short have to short on an uptick, which could potentially, not to be biased, but could potentially cause a squeeze. Either way, if there's a lot of shorts that come in, there's no buyers, they'll take it down. But if there's a bunch of shorts that are buying are selling into the uptick and buyers keep pushing them up, they're gonna have to be covering on the way up. Hopefully they'll be in pain above 1537 and get us a couple, maybe another little squeeze up, another little leg up. We just need the bidders to step it up a little bit. Somebody passed the highest bid I think I've seen was 1510. We need it past 10, past 15 really. Quarter would be nice, 15, 25, 30 area. You see my order at 29, you guys? Just trying to be patient. If it doesn't work, I'll cancel it and I'll manage the risk. We're not swing trading here, so you got to kind of manage the risk. Sometimes I core trade, like I'll day trade around my core position, and sometimes I'll day trade, like a quick little day trade. Something riskier, I won't. Hopefully, I won't be in there too long. Like I'll wait and wait and wait and wait all day for it until it like finally kind of sets up for me, where it's like the least amount of risk I can take. And that still could be bad. You could think that, and you could still lose. So just be careful, you guys. Just want to check on the rest of the market. I want to see this thing squeeze because it came down so far. I see we have room to at least 16, 17 bucks. The market's doing okay. All right, still fighting the 15 area. We're still sitting on the level 2 at 1529. Might drop it to a quarter if we have our time, you guys. Let's see. Just want to see a quick little squeeze. Then we'll have 100 shares left if that happens. And then with that little piece, I'll take off 50 more, hopefully, if it squeezes in this area. And then we'll have like 50 more. See what happens if we. It could run. You always want to leave a tiny piece on just in case it does run. That's like the 2.5 sweet spot. Pay for that little spread. Excuse me. 15's having a hard time again. It's tricky right here, you guys. We got to get above here. I'm sorry if this is in the way, if the alert's in the way, you guys, or the sell order's in the way, but we got to get above here, really, above this area. We're still at the 1505 bid. 1512 ask, that's good when the ask is going up. You want to see people asking more expensive for their stuff. You don't want somebody selling it for cheaper. Yep, 170 shares left. You guys seen I moved my thing up 2 pennies because I seen a lot of buyers coming in. So we're at 1531. Let's see. There we go. Filled, you guys. 70 shares filled. Got 100 shares left. We're gonna test the 50 MA with that. I still do coaching here and there. I have a couple students right now. If anybody needs help, hit me up. Like I said, I've been doing this for almost 10 years. I've been through every single market, bear, bull cycle, up and down, penny stocks, like everything, everything. And like as a newbie, I suggest you guys like stay away from penny stocks. Don't take them like I could offend some people, but don't take them too seriously. You can make the same amount of money with these bigger, a little safer stocks. Penny stocks is a whole nother world. I came from that world. My first few years where I was the penny stock world. Then I discovered AMD and Nvidia and this, and I was like, wow, these patterns actually work better on these stocks. There's more liquidity. There's more verification. There's more volume that doesn't dry up. This is like always going. Like 24 hours a day, it's like usually going. The other stocks dry up, and you get like sometimes you get stuck in a stock, and the spread gets really far. It's like happened to me, you guys. Happened a lot. Got 100 shares left. Hopefully we squeeze above this 50 MA. 156. We still have time. I'll get rid of 50. Hopefully around if we get to the 5096 area. Maybe get rid of 40, 50 over there. That's my torch, you guys. I always light my cigar while I'm chilling. It's helped me have patience. Few buyers come in. We have to break this 50. This is really important, you guys. Let me move this. Let's see if we get above here. This is really important. This is the fight. I'm going to zoom in on this candle so we can see this 1537. We must break. It should break. We have to break for it to be bullish. If this doesn't break, we're going to head right back down again. You really want to see, you see the volume on the 15 minute, you guys? Good volume. So that's a good sign so far. We're just going to follow this trend line, hopefully all the way up until, the trend is your friend. Hopefully, if it goes below my trend, I'll get half out the shares. I'll get half out, and then have the other half for VWAP. To test a VWAP just in case. Zoom back out so you guys can see what's going on. It's a good sign. We're creating a bull flag right here. It's a good sign. You guys see the bull flag? Let's see if we could get a squeeze up above here. think we have 100 shares left. We're at 24, you guys, 25. Whoever's still here, thanks for hanging out with me. I just want you guys to see, like, in a live trade, like what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, stuff like that. Even if one person watches, one or two people watch the video, I'm happy. Like somebody learned. You don't want to take too much risk if you're a newbie in the beginning in the market, you guys. Look at that. Somebody try to dump it right there. So when short see that this is like one, two, three, four, five, 6 times gonna crack the 50, they'll attack. So you gotta be careful now. I'm gonna have 50 right here just in case. They're attacking the 1490s, 15s right now. We do have some big buyers trying to save it. Let's see. We do have some decent amount of buyers trying to save it. They're trying to take it back to VWAP to test it, you guys. We have some buyers coming in hard, 10,000 shares at a time. I've seen them like 3 times trying to save it. So let's see if he's successful or not. If we get sellers to try to come and get him, like, oh, they could take him out. But let's see, because there's people who will like protect the defendant area, you guys. So be careful with that. Even market makers. I have 100 shares left. They're still fighting at that 15 area, you guys. You guys see, I just added 20 because I see some good buyers trying to defend that area. So I could be wrong, but this was all. I know I said I'm gonna add 10, but this part of my plan is the two try. So now we got 120. So now if I do sell, I'll sell half and half, 60 and 60. 60 and even sometimes I'll do 30 and 30 depending on how the pattern is. You got to be a little reactive, a little bit, like I don't like to use that word predicting, like but a little predicting, like but more reactive. Like if this happens, I'll do this. If that happens, I'll do this. If that happens, I'll do that. Let's see if I'm right or wrong right here. We don't care if we're right or wrong. Right? Real traders care about making money. So if you're wrong, who cares? Cut it, you guys. You gotta think of this like, okay, I'm gonna have thousands of trades. Thousands of trades. This ain't nothing. So how many shares do we have now? I think 120 at an average price of 14.72 left. And we locked in all the other profits, you guys. Open position, I'm up like $38. I could risk a little bit to give it back, but it's okay to me, you guys. It's like the way I trade. Sometimes you'll sell the bid and it'll take a second because it'll take the whatever the price of the bidder is, and sometimes you'll sit there and move too quick. So you got to be careful. Here we go again with that 1486 thing. Having a hard time, like I told you guys, around the 50 MA. But I was just anticipating, like, I'll take the meat of the move to on the way to the 50 MA from the trend line breakout to the 50 MA, and then tiny position if it breaks out. See, we're gonna see if this area tests. Behold, below my white line, you guys, I take off 60. We still have a little time. Sometimes you get shaken out, so give it a little time. This one, they're trying to crash this one hard. You see it? You guys see that white line? This thing's all over the place. Somebody's doing something. You see how this thing is moving? That's why I was like, let me be quick with this, because this thing moves weird to me. 5 to 10 cents at a time. I'm used to like Oracle and Nvidia, and it's like $1, and like steady and smooth, not like wild and crazy. This is gonna be crazy. Let's see. All those shorts came in, and then let's see if they get squeezed right here if they start covering. This stock is HTV, so they got all the stock. They got all the shares to short. They've been shorting since day one, probably. Like I said, this is the first green day in about 2 weeks, I believe, since they opened, since they IPO'd. Let's see if the sellers come back around the area, try to take it down again. 10 cent spread now. I don't like that, you guys. At least 3, 4, 5 cents. They should be. Need more volume to come in. Need this thing to go up here, because the higher it is, the more volume it is. I got this sorted by volume. You guys see how it kind of held the trend line, like both trend lines? Because I'm not the only one who sees this. But let's see. They could be trying to trick us here. Let's see. You guys see I put the order back in case it gets there. This is trading, you guys. Everybody's different. If it works for you, do it. Make sure you manage risk, you guys. So we have, I think, 120 left. Yeah, so we're going to sell, like, hopefully half if it gets there for 1532. right below the 5 cent below the 50 MA, just in case it gets there. If it doesn't get there, we're gonna see what happens. The plan is to hopefully hold above the white line, and then if it does get there and breaks there, the plan is to hopefully sell 30 into strength and maybe hold 30 more for the rest of the hour, possibly. Let's see. You gotta dance with the market. When you dance with the market, let the market lead you guys. The only thing you can control is taking profits and your risk, mostly. And sometimes it's hard to even control the risk because it moves around so crazy. Big buyer at 14.90. Hopefully we don't get there. Hopefully he steps it up. Watch this guy, you guys. Nice little bullish pin bar right here on off the trend line. Power hour, like a lot of people, it's Friday. They don't like to hold for over the weekend, so you'll see some people either selling or taking profits at the end of the last final hour. So maybe it could happen here. We're not sure, but it's definitely possible. We're at 15.13 on the ask, you guys. We need the bidders again to step it up. Doggy sleeping, both of them today, you guys. Both knocked out. They've been running around all day. My friend came over earlier, gave them a little treat. They were happy. They're running around, and now they're both sleeping. One's a husky, one's a pit. All right, here we go. Then let's see if the 14.90 guy helps. We're having a problem getting above 15.12. This area right here. Gotta get above this little area, you guys. The good thing, I don't want to jinx it, but the good thing, it's kind of holding. We do have buyers coming in or shorts covering. Let's see. I put a 15, either a 15 or a 30 minute, you guys, just to be a little more patient. Watch like the pattern a little more clear. 2 minute is really for entry. 2 or 5 minute for me. Now we're hanging around the 15 area. $15 on the bid. Watch the bid, you guys. We need them to step it up. Got a bunch of sellers trying to sell at 15. Not too much of a big size, though. Still got that 14.90 guy right there. Huge sellers around the little 15, trying to defend the 15 area. This should be 60. Just in case also have. That's like taking off risk if anything happens, you guys. Here's the 14.90 test coming up. 15 again on the test. Oh yeah, you guys. Patience. Go watch my video about pain areas, and maybe I'll link it or I'll put it at the end of this, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Why you want them to get in pain. Most traders know what I'm talking about. But where short's pain is right now, they're like as soon as it gets above here, they're gonna be really in pain. So how do they get out? They buy their way out. So that adds fuel to the fire, and maybe brings us some more buyers. Maybe causes a potential breakout. Being positive, but the opposite could happen too. It could be a fake out and come right back down. They could be successful, but either way, we have a plan. Right now, they're playing with it around 15. They don't want it to get above this area because they're in pain around this area and this area. They'll be in pain. So they're going to defend that little area for now. Few buyers coming in. We just need the bidders to step it up a bit. Good news would be great right now. I highly doubt it, but it would be great right now. There we go. There's the fight, you guys. This is the fight. I used to tell people don't join the fight till after unless you wins, but now I take advantage because it's like a little less risky when you get in before the break. So now I'm in the green no matter what happens. We just got to get above there. Above there, we'll have a bunch of orders sitting there, a bunch of buy orders above the 50. So they know that too. So their goal is to keep it like not to go there, not even to get it close. You see how they fought for it here, 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 and now they're fighting here. So because they don't want it to get close. But all we need is somebody to come and bring it around here and here and here. So watch Mark Douglas, you guys, if you guys need help with training psychology. Watch part 1 through 4. Think about it like how they say like a coin toss, right? You're gonna have 1,000 coin tosses. If somebody gave you a weight coin that let's say it lands on the head 70-80% of the time, what are you gonna bet on every time? You know what I mean? But you have to follow the rules. Ever since I've been following the rules, thank God, knock on wood, like I've been doing good. Like, it feels good too, like finally. And another book I recommend is Trade Like a Stock Market Wizard by Mark Mervani. Great book. And there's another book I just got by Mark. The other book, I forgot the name, but you guys know the other book. It helps too because it talks about the two wolves inside and which wolf to feed. And it's like the traders. You have the undisciplined trader and the disciplined trader. Here we go. You guys seen my sell at 35, 15.35 because I seen a bunch of buyers. I know they're gonna squeeze right now. So let's see. We're gonna lock some in. 60 shares, hopefully right here. Just need the bidders to step it up a bit. Could take a minute or two. Boom, filled, you guys. Quick squeeze candle. Filled for 60 shares right there, right underneath the 50 MA. Now we have 60 shares left. My I don't like to have a monetary goal, but my goal was I was like great. Like I stopped being greedy and going after 1,000 a day. So like my goal like low key now is 400 or 500 a day. I kind of hit the goal, but the high goal is like 500 a day. I don't want to talk about the one you have that as a goal, but if it keeps squeezing, I'm just gonna take the profits. We have 18 minutes left, and let's see what happens, you guys. This is why we just take some off because you never know what could happen, you guys. But manage risk at the same time. You guys seen that? How that perfect that was when they came to the trend line. The 2 was like a lot of good support right there. and it was like a one try, and then a two try, and then basically a three try. They couldn't bring it down. So they failed at that, and now let's see if they could get it above here. This is the goal, to get it above here, you guys. Once we get above here, we're going to have a good squeeze. I'll probably sell 20 shares. Or I could put it on my phone. Probably better to get filled at, let's see. Okay, you guys see I put it all the way up here. Just because it's a tiny amount, now I could risk it. Because this is, if it cracks over here, we're going to try to come test the 59, the 16 area. So all we need to do is to get above their little pain level, and we got room, you guys. If it doesn't work, it's okay. We took off the majority of our shares, and we're still setting the money real nice. Now we only have 60 shares left, you guys. 60 shares. So let's see if we could hold the 50 MA right here. 50, the test of the 50 MA. Buyers versus sellers right here, you guys. Let's see who wins. It's a nice pattern, you guys. You guys, when you guys see this ascending like triangle, it's a nice pattern. It means the stock is slowly being squeezed. And as soon as it gets to the top, it'll squeeze a little hard. Only a $900 position. I just dropped it a few cents, you guys, just in case. You wanna see your unrealized. What the thing I used to do, or I used to fuck up at, is treating my unrealized gains like it was nothing. Like, oh, it's the house's money. I could risk that. Oh, I could risk that. I could risk that. You want to kind of treat it like it's your own money, because if you lock it in, it is. But you don't want to sell too early. You don't want to let fear get you either. A lot of people sell because they've been in the market. Hey, before the market took my profits when I was up, and every time I hold, it goes back down. You gotta create a plan. You see how I just sell along the way? I sell along the way. You gotta, like, these people went to the best schools in the world, you guys, the best schools. So you gotta be ready for them. You think they're just gonna let you take their money easily like that? It's gonna be hard, man. It took me 10 years. We're still sitting 50 on the bid. We have a little time. It's moving crazy, you guys. You see the area being defended really hard? They're fighting for it right here. 1550 back on the bid. The tape's looking really nice. The pattern's looking nice. It's looking like, I could be wrong, looking like it's about to squeeze, about to explode up. We just need to get above this area right here. 1568 would be nice. Create a new high. You guys see this area? We have to get above there to create a squeeze. Accidentally pressed pause for a second. Here we go. Alright, here we go. 54 on the ask. We need the ask to go up. 55 on the ask. Yes, there we go. You guys see my order down here at 91. 5091. For how many? 20 shares. You just got to get above there real fast. You'll see their little pain area. Hopefully get squeezed. One more little squeeze and we'll be alright. There's 74 on the bid. On the S, 70 on the bid. 79, here we go. 80 on the ask. Mid minus 92, you guys. Pay for the spread. Hopefully. I see them coming. Let me zoom out a little bit. A on the bid. Here we go. We're getting close. 92 coming up. They're eating that candle. They're still trying to sell it. You guys see that pain area I was talking about? Almost barely touched the target. Barely close. But we're still in this thing, you guys. Still fighting right here. Need a quick pop to 92, 93, 94. Really around 650, 96. Need a higher low right here if it works out. Buyers coming in strong so far. $74 on the bid. $70 on the bid. We need a bidder step it up about 20 cents. Almost, you guys. Almost there. Trust the process, trust in your strategy, trust in your plan, you guys. If it doesn't work, there's another trade. Every day there's trades. There's unlimited potential in the market. Just gotta learn the game. Here we go. Volume looking better right now. Level 2, the bidders. We just need a few more bidders. There we go. Need the bidders to be above 80. Above 80. So the sellers could ask above 85, 90 with me. Here we go. Above 82 on the ask. We're gonna be in pain really soon for them. If we get there, it looks like we might get there. That 50 MA test was nice. We just gotta be careful for a retest. We gotta be careful for a retest. 77 on the bid, you guys. This thing's up 16% on the day. Tiger, stop. My can dogs, they like to fight. Here we go. 78, 80, 82 on the bid, you guys. 80 back on the bid. 82 on the ask. Sometimes you're over patient, you guys. Hopefully, I'm not over patient today. Not asking for much, you guys. Asking for 10 more cents. Here we go. We got to get through our order, so we need it to get to 1593 so we can get filled. $82 on the bid. That's nice. 86 on the ask. 88 on the ask. Boom. Filled, you guys. 20 more shares. 20 more shares. Locked in 484 so far. 481. How many shares we have left? 40. 40 shares left. Now we can chill, be patient, relax, whatever happens, you guys. 40 shares. As long as it stays above my trend, we're okay. You guys see that squeeze? Let me get my phone charger before it dies. Nice squeeze, you guys. That's their pain level right here. How many shares do we have? We have 40 shares left. New order coming, you guys. 20 more shares. I'm going to put an order, throw it out there at 1625 just in case it gets there. If not, we'll see if this holds. This area holds. Only 40 shares left. If you do this, you guys, you got that heartbeat goes away. If you take profits along the way, you know. If you trade, you know what I'm talking about. That little heartbeat, it goes away when you take off the majority shares of your position. You lock in the profits. Hypes. It helps with with your emotions or with your psychology a lot. I got that tip from Tim Grattani like 10 years ago. like I said, this thing went all the way to $80 almost when it IPO'd. I feel bad for the people that bought. That's what I was worried about. I was like, there's gonna be a lot of bag holders in this chart, so which means like they're gonna be selling. Like once they're in the green a little bit, they'll be selling. So we might have a bunch of sellers. But it's just like such a good like pattern. And the first green day, the algos might kick in. I said we might have the short start covering, which they have no choice but to cover a lot of them. So the odds were stacking in our favor. The pattern was holding the trend, breaking out from the other trend. So not a 5-star trade, more like a 3.54 star trade. The way it was moving, it was kind of wild. The spread could have been better. The volume could have been better. Still okay. Here we go. Trying to be patient. When I was applying years ago, you guys, I wanted to apply for a hedge fund so bad, and I was applying everywhere. Nobody called me, so I said, I'm gonna study so hard that they're gonna wish they're gonna have me. That's what you guys should use it. Use it as fire, as fuel. You know, like they want to count me out, they're gonna be begging for me to work for them. I studied so hard for the past 10 years, where you have no choice but to be successful. You always gotta be careful. Here comes the squeeze, you guys. Again, let's see this power hour, baby. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get a new high above here, you guys. $16. Now you see why I have so many lines? Let's see if we could get above 16 right here, and then my next 20 would be a quarter, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, I watched the rest of the market. I have another big screen. It has one, two, three, four, like 8 screens in the back, but I only watch 4 other stocks. I just like to get a like sentiment from the market to see how the market's doing. This is like my honest, like all these are like I have alerts and plans on all these. So like that helps me with patience. I know in the back of my head I have so many alerts I could be patient. Here comes 16, you guys. I'll have an order, I guess, at 16.27. I should have made it 25. That's what I thought I put. Let's see. Give it a second before I change it. Sellers are coming in hard, trying to sell it down. When they see this thing fail, you guys, oh shit, they'll try again. So we need bulls to step it right back up to try to push it back up again. Like show them the bulls didn't give up yet. Like we want a wick. Like bottom wick is nice. Top wick is not that nice when you're long. This is another nice little squeeze. This was my first strategy I used to study back in the day, like the ascending triangle squeeze. But this is like both the trend breakout, the pattern, the flag. As a, just just like I said, the volume could have been better and the spread could be a little better, but it's okay. It's an okay trade. Need more room. It's going so high. We need more room up here. All right. All right. We got 19 minutes left in the market. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be flat before the end of the day, hopefully. So hopefully we can get to that target area. I really don't want to hold just 30, 40 shares over the weekend. Doesn't matter if I make profit or not. It's just not part of the plan really, unless we have like some good news or this thing closes strong or something like that. It could continue its down. It could be one green day. It could continue going, but I could be wrong. But I'd rather just be flat. So we do have 18 minutes left. Let's see what happens. 16 areas failing again. Let's check it out. Watch it. This little area right here, like if you could see right here, it's acting really tight. Like the trend's acting really tight right here. That's the area you need to watch. But it could fail. Like if it fails this area, we could go down all the way here. Let's see. We're pretty high right now, so let's see if we squeeze or come back down. Relax, Relax. It's a dream. Alright, we're going back down again. I think we only have 20 shares left or something. How many shares we got left? 40 shares left. Yeah, so we're doing okay. I could possibly even add 10 right here for the breakout to see if it breaks out. Because I'm liking this little pattern right here. Let's see if they try to save it or they push it back down. Yeah. 45 dropping hard. You guys, like I said, if it comes below this, it could drop if it goes below this line. A lot of people sell if it breaks the trend. A lot of algos sell if it breaks the trend, but it could be a bear trap also. Let's see if it breaks this. Here's a test of the 50 again. What's our average cost? Our average cost is 15.15. So we only have 40 shares. Like I said, I wanted to add 10 more if this thing holds. Just to see if we could get a quick 15 minute squeeze with small, tight risk, you guys. That's the good thing. The risk part. That's why I would take this. It's just all over the place. You guys see how this thing is moving? Let's see if the candle, how the candle forms. I kind of want it to finish. Even though you might get a worse price, but I just want to see the candle. And then usually I'll do a 5 minute in the last few minutes. So if you get a few good candles, see it a little clearer. Okay, we added 10 more, you guys. So now we're at 1526 with 50 share average. Why did I add? Because it held this. It could come back down. Like, I don't like to be negative and fail again, but this is the second time it held it. So that's why I added 10 more shares real fast. I don't want to be too heavy in here. I don't want to get greedy. So 10 is good. Drop my order to 25. We got 50 shares left. I really don't even need. Oh, here we go. We're about to get filled. Wow, squeezed quick, didn't it? Almost. I might do 24 if it gives me a hard time because I'm not tripping over a penny, you guys. Give it one more minute. Let's see what happens. Made mine's 24, you guys, just in case. That thing's moving crazy. Maybe I should have put 25 shares. Is half. Maybe 25 shares to get rid of right there. Get past our goal right there where there'll be a little pain. Because 24 would mean that they would have to go through that. So it would have to go to 26. So 24 basically is like 25 almost. So I just want to kind of make sure. Because 25 is natural resistance. Every quarter there's natural resistance. Every dollar there's natural resistance. Let's see. We have 10 minutes left. It could go down. It could go back up again. Like I told you guys, it's like we're on a timer now. It's like the last fourth quarter with like 2 minutes left in the ball game. Okay, 23 on the order, my order right here, you guys. Since we got 10 minutes left, and I made it 25, so we're gonna sell 25 at 16.23, and then with the rest of the 25, we have like 5 minutes to see what happens with that. If it fills. See how it dropped again? Made that order. If you guys paid attention, put 30 because we're counting down 2:51 p.m. So if we get there, I'll sell 30. Only have 20 shares left. It'd be easier to sell 20, like just in case we go down hard, or won't risk too much in case we go up hard, or one or the other. Let's see. Gotta crack 16 again in the next couple minutes. Like I said, when you dance with the market, let the market lead. You guys control with you what you can. Yeah, we're at 1623 on the ask. We're almost there. Tell my worker call me after 3. All right, looks like we're about to get filled. Yeah, good shit, you guys. Filled for the 30 shares, locked in most of it. Profit, 500 on the day. Now we're gonna show you how to sell 10, sell market, sell 10 of them. Boom, sold 10. Now we only have 10 shares left. Let it play around for a minute, you guys. We're gonna sell half of that. We're gonna bring out the buttons actually. Where the buttons go? All right, sold 5 more shares, you guys. 5 shares left. We got 7 minutes left in the market. Yeah, there's multiple ways of selling, you guys. Now for the 5 shares, I could even put a limit order if I want. See, I just put a 5 share order for $15.99, you guys. Just below 16. Let's see if that goes through. We got 6 minutes left in the market. Changed it to 97, you guys. 5 minutes left. It ain't nothing. It's like a dollar profit on this final piece, but whatever. Just trying to practice. 96 on the ask. Bidders are stepping it down, and we only have 4 minutes left. 94, you guys seen? 1594 on the ask. Let's see if we get a little bounce. 4 minutes left in the market. Need 14-cent bounce. We will be filled. Three minutes left in the market, you guys. Might change it again. 91. Only 5 shares left. If that doesn't work, we'll smack the bid at the last minute. $92. We have 3 minutes left. I'm at 92. 1592. Let's see if we get what we're asking for. There's a few sellers ahead of me. Just a few. 2 minutes left in the market. With the last minute, I'll put it for cheaper, you guys. Just to be flat. Alright, we're almost there. 86 on the bid. 89 on the ask. Give it 30 more seconds. Till 2:59. Okay, let's get into my order. Closer. 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 Come on, baby. Get there. 83 on the bid. If we have 1 minute left, I'll make it cheaper, you guys. One minute left in the market. I'm going to jump in front of this guy. Filled! Wow, you guys. Right at the bell. Saved by the bell. That was a good one. Sometimes you got to be patient to the last second. Got filled. I think we have a few seconds left in the market. $500.21 on this trade, you guys. Probably took me maybe an hour. I'm not sure. Something like that. Time flies when you're having fun, though. We are flat for the night, you guys. Flat for the weekend. There we go. $500.21. Whoever's still with me, you guys, thank you for watching. Smash that like, subscribe. Been trading for 10 years. This is not easy. If you're new at this, just keep going. Do not give up. The best advice I ever heard in trading was never give up. And learn, 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 learn. Never stop learning. Don't forget the motto. Plan the trade, trade the plan. Peace out.